How's it going, everybody? Gaming Bear here. Once again, thank you for clicking into one of my videos. I hope your morning, day, night, or whenever you happen to be watching has been absolutely phenomenal thus far. We are back with our online Madden 21 league in which we control the Arizona Cardinals. We are at the halfway mark of the season. Kyler Murray has been playing absolutely ridiculously with 21 passing touchdowns and only 2 interceptions. Over 500 yards and 5 rushing touchdowns. Don't mind the fumbles. I think we've actually only turned over the ball once out of those fumbles, which is more so on the lucky end, but Kyler Murray does tend to fumble when we're closer to the sideline than when he's actually, in the center of the field where defenders can actually recover the ball. I think the first one that we actually turned over was last game, ironically, where we tried to outrun a defender. He kind of swept our legs and we ended up fumbling. But you see Isaiah Simmons with 10 interceptions right now. That is leading the league, at least at the moment. So I'm very happy about that. He does have 4 defensive touchdowns, which you guys are about to see right now. And oh, I am just absolutely loving this team. I know, like I said, I traded away DeAndre Hopkins. I traded away Chandler Jones. I traded away Patrick Peterson and Kenyon Barner. But I got multiple rookies like Patrick Queen, the linebacker. Actually, 2 rookie linebackers from the Ravens, because I also got Malik Harrison. We got a wide receiver to replace DeAndre Hopkins, who's a little bit faster, of course younger, so he's going to progress really well in Devin Duvernay, and then a rookie running back who is faster than Kenyon Drake, and already a superstar development trait because we ended up getting a breakout player with him and he ended up getting it, so I was very happy about that. In J.K. Dobbins, and Isabella is in the top 10 for receiving yards. You got a couple guys already over 1,000, which is a little ridiculous, but Isabella does have the second most receiving touchdowns in 15. So yeah, 15 out of 21 touchdowns of Kyler Murray's. Little lopsided on who we try to focus, but us with the wide receiver sweeps, the crossers, if I can get people to eventually just like only focus on Andy Isabella, that's just going to open up everybody else. If they want to overcommit on a single dude, which nobody has quite done yet, I will take it because it's only going to open up everybody else and everyone's just going to eat at that point. This is everybody's standings, their record. There is only one winless team, and unfortunately it's my buddy Hyphy. He's got a tie on there. I don't remember if his tie was a sim game or if he legitimately tied with somebody. But look at these 3 superstars on our team. And then, of course, Isaiah Simmons becoming an X factor from last week's game. This week, though, we get to play against these Buffalo Bills, who are 7-2. So one of the top tier teams, at least in terms of record. We'll see how he actually plays. And I do really quickly want to mention again that having a 85 plus speed quarterback for the first time as I throw an interception, our 3rd one of the season, so that one hurt me a little bit. I had another receiver open, but I rolled out to the right and felt like I had that receiver, open enough to actually fit that in there, but Tre'Davious White, being an X factor, was able to make a play on it as we knock him out of his little zone there with that last run. And now Kyler Murray, I know I see circle at the very end and I whiff on the kick because it's the bane of my existence. But if I would have not tried to take off right there and just scan the field a little bit more, I would have noticed that whenever coverage he was in, as we get an interception here with Patrick Queen, just happened to be right in the exact spot that the ball happens to fall. But I would have noticed that the zone or man mix or whenever he had 2 of the corners, one corner, one safety, followed that in route on the left and left circle the post route wide open. But of course, my luck, I end up trying to take off the second that he actually gets open. So we take the sack and then eventually, as you saw, miss the field goal. But that is already in the past. My opponent loves, and I mean absolutely loves, to streak the inside receiver and the tight end. Damn near every single play. As right now he's just throwing a corner route with the tight end. Knox has 88 speed, so he is a very talented tight end and a mismatch for a lot of linebackers. But right now it is our job to go down this field with J.K. Dobbins, because we're going to workhorse him a little bit and every now and then get Marin involved as he gets this one into the end zone. Bills wouldn't have been able to tackle us right there, but you did see him pull off a little bit because he wanted to keep as much time on the clock for him to score as he could, but he ends up throwing an interception to Buda Baker, so now we got a good opportunity to work down this field as triangles wide open down the middle of the field. The cover two safeties just spread like the Red Sea, and circles open, just throw it, which I'm happy Kirk was able to cut upfield and stay in bounds, because I should have thrown that one way sooner. It's Kyler Murray getting into the end zone from that one fake wide receiver sweep QB blast. That is hands down my favorite play so far through Madden NFL 21. And right here, I played a little bit of cover two myself, and that little wheel route, or whatever the heck it was, maybe it was just a streak on that left side to Stefon Diggs, just got wide open as I had X open there, circle out a little bit later. But I don't know. I mean, seeing my reads is very low possibility at the moment. But Kyler Murray's bailing me out with that 91 speed that he's got. And I am absolutely loving this team on offense. Like, defense is definitely, you know, not necessarily stacked, but they're talented. As right here, I'm giving up these short passes. I have a 10-point lead. You can try to do that, as once again, these little outside passes he keeps tending to get me with when I am in that cover two, as we are trying to lock up everybody, put this man in a box. But he has been very smart with his passes, so we just gotta get him to make that one mistake. He has thrown a couple interceptions, but we gotta get him to throw up one more just to solidify this victory, because he kicks that field goal, takes the lead down back to a single possession, 7 points. I try to throw the game away by throwing an interception to Micah Hyde there, but luckily, you know, we were able to get our hands on the ball. Though it's one of those plays that I don't know if I wouldn't have caught it if it would have been a defensive pass interference, because it looked like he ran into me, or, you know, Madden would have just given the interception. Either way, but I'm not sure how that would have panned out. I'm just happy my dude caught it. We got the first down. We ultimately put up another touchdown with J.K. Dobbins to go up by 2 possessions once again, and there's only 2 minutes left in this game. I thought Allen was going to be fast enough there on that purple, but of course he's a defensive end, so he was not able to get over to Knox in time before he caught that pass. And now me just trying to lurk the field. Knox, I know, is one of his favorite targets. He's fast tight end, as once again finds him because the linebackers on the yellows don't play deep enough, and he just throws a good ball. I'll give it to him. And then that last score makes the game look a little closer than it actually was, but he passed the ball very well on me. You guys are about to see that he only had 3 incompletions, 2 of which were interceptions. We also did pretty well in the completion percentage, but we only threw a very limited amount of passes, and then 19 carries with Dobbins. Like I said, he was the workload for this offense, also catching 3 passes for another touchdown. So Dobbins, loving you, man. I'm happy you're a superstar. Continue the progress. The rest of the offense and the defense, you guys have been playing phenomenal. We did lose 1 game. I'm looking to hopefully play that man in the playoffs so I can redeem myself a little bit, or get a little bit of revenge out of my system against the Panthers. But I'm sure I'll see him in the playoffs or at some point. I'm looking forward to it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up for me. Much appreciated. And let me know down in the comment section. And until next time, everybody, Gaming Bear out.